It's nap time. My biggest kid is at school, my middle kid is with Nana, and my baby is sleeping, so it is time to declutter. I have decluttered the daylights out of my home the past year. I made a list of all the decluttering videos I have done in the past year. I've decluttered my storage room, books and crafts, toys, games, and puzzles, the junk drawer, the van, the kitchen, the pantry, multiple times, paper, closets, the tool cabinet, and I even did a 1-hour declutter before Christmas. Like I said, decluttered the daylights out of this house, but we've also been doing lots of projects and things, so there's been an influx of things coming into the home. So I think it's high time, now that it's almost springtime in Minnesota, I can feel spring coming. It's coming. I can't wait. I want to be outside, but I want to get my house tackled first. So Dawn from the Minimum Mom invited me to join her. I did the clutter-free January with her. Now we're gonna be motivating you guys in March to declutter, clean your homes, and get your homes organized so you don't have to worry about it in the nice months. So I'm gonna take you guys along, show you what I've got going on. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Sarah. I'm mom of 3 little girls, ages 6, 3, and 6 months old, and I love to share how we create balance that sticks. I have this YouTube channel. I also have a podcast where I like to interview working moms and share my own tips and tricks for balancing work, life, and everything in between. So I would love to have you as part of our Glue Stick family. Please subscribe and like this video, and make sure you check out some of the others that are in this collab as well and get motivated to declutter your home. So like I said, really decluttered a lot of our homes, so I'm just gonna go room by room, see what I can find. We recently just had a birthday. Our 5-year-old turned 6, and so she got a few presents that came in. We've still got some decorations up that I can declutter. And I also just started by making a list. I think a lot of us, you know, as you're living your life, you walk around your home every day and you see different things that you're like, oh yeah, we probably don't need that anymore. So I just made a list of those things. There was actually a lot when I actually stopped to think about all the different things I want to look at to see if there's anything extra we don't need in there. And then I'm also just gonna go room by room and kind of look around. Nothing too crazy, nothing too overwhelming. Just scoping my house for those things that stand out, because I've already done a ton of deep decluttering in the past year. But even if you're new to decluttering, it can either be super overwhelming to go through your whole house, or it can be super easy to just kind of pick at the things that stand out to you. You don't need to go deep into the closets and deep into the cabinets. Just kind of start with the stuff that stands out, and hopefully that'll help you gain traction to just keep going over the weeks and months until your house is pretty much decluttered, which mine is at a really good state right now since I've done all the hard work the last year. So we will just start in our master bedroom. We recently moved our bedroom to this room. I will link to any videos about that. And we just finished it, and I'm really loving how it looks. There shouldn't be much to declutter in here because I already decluttered as we went along, but I'm just gonna kind of open the nightstands. We have bed drawers and things, a closet, and this little closet unit, and just kind of look around and see if there's anything I can declutter in here. Okay, so my baby recently just went from 3 to 6 month clothing to 6 to 9 months. So that's gonna be a big part of this declutter because she's our 3rd and probably last child. We have 3 girls, and I'm just over the kids' clothes. So I'm donating everything as she outgrows it, besides a few sentimental things. So these are all too small for her, so I need to switch those out. So these will all be getting donated. I guess those I can keep down here just in case. And then I got rid of 3 shirts that I just don't love to donate as well. And then we have this nursing light that I don't use any longer, and this bassinet and sheet that I can either donate or list to sell because she outgrew that as well. Moving on to my office. I really don't have anything to declutter in here. I've just really streamlined this space. I do have this space under the stairs. These are things that just need to get hung up. And then I do have some other artwork that still needs to get hung up, but I already recently went through and decluttered everything in here. It's not perfectly organized, but it is decluttered. The only thing I think I am gonna donate, it was in my donate pile before. Somebody talked me into keeping it because my 3-year-old says the most hilarious things, but I'm just not in the habit of writing in this. I want to find a better system for keeping track of the funny things they say, so I am going to donate this. Next up is the Playroom. I have heavily decluttered this over the last year, but I'm just going to quickly scope out anything. I could see 2 things right now. One is that teeter popper. My kids never play with it. I'm going to donate it. It's awkward to store. They never play with it. And then also this beanbag, it opens up. It's supposed to be for like stuffed animals and stuff like that, but we decluttered a ton of our stuffed animals. We don't have much more than that, just a few in each girl's room. So that just holds 2 sleeping bags, but our girls got Happy Napper sleeping bags for Christmas, so we don't need the 2 sleeping bags in there. So that whole thing can get donated. They don't really ever sit on it either, so that's perfect. But let's see what else I can find lurking beneath the surface. Apparently we had 3 sleeping bags, which I didn't even know. I'm half tempted to keep this one for the baby, but chances are we'll get one for her birthday in a few years, or she'll get one from somebody else, because all of these were gifts that we've gotten so far. I decluttered kids' books heavily earlier this year, so I know everything we have are things that we want, but I'm gonna check out this other side. Nothing to declutter over there, which honestly, I forgot how much open space we have over there, which is awesome. Like, it feels good to have open space. I'm gonna check out our craft cabinet down here. By the way, in case you're wondering, Helen Mirren in our house is Joan, and we tattled to her. So just don't mind her and her kind of creepy, kind of half smiling face. We love her. Okay. I'm just gonna keep all this because I don't know what I'm doing for schooling next year, so I may use all these things. I'll probably declutter again closer to the school year and get rid of anything we don't need if we haven't used it by then. We probably won't, but I don't know if we're gonna homeschool, public school. I don't even know what's happening next year, so I don't wanna make any decisions on anything that could be used for that until we know what we're doing. This is our shoe cabinet. I'm not even gonna go through that till my kids are home. We can check out sizes and things, but I'm gonna probably go through those once we get actually into spring so we can see what works. And then everything else in here we're currently using. This is just all our lockers with our coats and our snow pants and our boots and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not gonna declutter any of that either. I created this toy bin system in our laundry room this spring and ended up decluttering a lot. So I have even some empty bins in here. This is empty too. And then we had some space just for like pop and water for when we host parties, which is never right now. But all of this stuff I know is stuff that we play with because I come in here once a week to change out toys. So I don't need to declutter anything in here either. And then over here in this area, I know there's a couple things we can get rid of in this closet. I just got a new vacuum after almost 10 years. This one kind of crapped out on us. We sure did love it. It spent its time working for us, but now it's time to go. And then also we got a Crosswave vacuum mop all in one. And I have not used our steam mop since then, and I don't foresee us using that, so that can go as well. And then I just remembered I've had this blackboard, corkboard, dry erase blackboard in this closet for years, and I totally forgot about it, so that can go too. That just reminded me that I do have one thing in the storage room I can get rid of. I recently went through all this to declutter, but I do have, oh, 2 whiteboards that I forgot about. Apparently a hoard dry erase boards that I didn't even realize. So I've got these 2 here that I can also declutter. One was in the office when I had it where our bedroom is now. So I don't have room for it in here now, and I didn't really actually use it. And then this one was gonna be in this room, which was gonna be a workout room. So I was gonna write down workouts and stuff on it, but I don't need to do that anymore. I don't have room for it. So wow, that's really wasteful to have 3 whiteboards that I'm not using. Okay, hear me out. I don't know exactly how I would do this, but actually I could probably use Command products. So I've been disliking this right here, this cube storage unit. We use it on the other side for bags and snow pants and stuff, but I hate how the bins can get pushed out this way. So I've been wanting to cover that with something like a board behind it, but But it would be cool to have a whiteboard hung up here that the girls could color on. I think they'd really enjoy that. So I might keep just this one and then donate those two, because this one's the biggest one of the three. Now on to the kitchen. I don't think there's really anything in here to declutter, but I'm just gonna quickly go through all the cabinets and drawers and just double check. Pops, garbage. Part of me wants to save this box because my girls love boxes and it's cute, but part of me knows they're just gonna fill it up with stuff. Head over to my community tab, find the thumbnail for this video, and comment, should I keep the box or should I not keep the box? What should I do? So one thing I do need to go through and declutter is just kids' artwork. What I'm gonna start doing, I actually started a whole new photo system for our family that I talked about on my podcast, episode 16. I will link it below in the description so you guys can find it. It's an amazing system that's super easy, saves you so much time and money every single month. That is just foolproof. It's so easy to do. You won't miss out on doing it and you won't procrastinate because it's that easy. So I will link to that. But I am also going to start taking pictures of my kids' artwork and making photo books of that so I can get rid of them. So I'm gonna go through, find the ones that I wanna take pictures of, and then recycle them all. I might keep a couple of the hard copies just of like really special things, like my daughter just got this book for her birthday from her class where they all like drew pictures for her, which is super sweet, so I'm gonna keep like that. But other artwork that she does can get thrown. Okay, so I'm getting rid of about 2/3 of everything. This is all recycle. This is like half full, this is like barely full. These are things I'm keeping. I decided to wait and do this in the summer though, so I can have all the stuff from the whole school year to put into a book for each of them, so I'm not halfway doing this now and having to find the photos later. I will do that this summer. Once this is full again, I'll go through it, but I'm gonna recycle all of these right now. Here in the dining room, there's not a whole lot, but I am gonna go through our buffet. We have a little craft cabinet and then a console table over here that just holds toys and things like that. So I'm just gonna quickly go through those. I can also get rid of this sign. Okay, this is what I have so far to get rid of. I have already gone through all the books and toys here. We also have this craft cabinet here that I just recently filled up and decluttered while I was doing it. So I know we use everything in here. Same with this closet. And I have looked at this every single day and I know there's no extra books to declutter because I really decluttered them a lot this spring. So there's really not anything in here to declutter. So just looking at my list, I got rid of the vacuum. Books, I realized like I've already looked through all of those. Baby stuff, like that high chair. Otherwise, she's still using everything, so I'm not gonna get rid of anything there. Still need to go through baby clothes, storage bins. I can't think of any that we have extra that we don't use. Kids artwork, I just went through. The high chair, pet beds, I'm gonna hold on to, and then that bean bag, sleeping bags. So really all I have to go through now is the baby clothes once she gets up. That'll be the biggest thing. Well, it's a good problem to have that my baby is taking an extra long nap and I'm not gonna have time to finish decluttering her stuff, so I'll do that a different day and add it into this video. But so far, I have gotten rid of a lot of things. The vacuum, the steam mop, all the kids' stuff, the bassinet, the 2 whiteboards, and some baby clothes. I would say that's very good considering how much I have decluttered this house over the last year. So it's a new day. Little Miss Squish is up from her nap, so I'm gonna quickly go through her closet. So like I said earlier, she has outgrown her 3 to 6 month clothing. She's now on 6 to 9 month clothing. So I'm gonna take you really quickly through how I do my whole hand-me-down switcheroo. I have a whole video on this. I will link below when I shared my closet system and my clothing system. But I'm gonna show you how I'm doing this. And now that she's our third and probably last, I'm not hanging on to her clothes anymore. I am hanging on to our other 2 girls' clothes so that they can be hand-me-downs. But I have a really great system that works really well. So I'm gonna get rid of a whole bunch in here and then bring down her 9 to 12 months so that I don't have to do this later. So here's the current state of her closet. So way up high, I have all of my 3-year-old's outgrown clothes. So these are all things that the baby will grow into. So whenever the 3-year-old grows out of something, it goes in here. Whenever my 6-year-old grows out of something, it goes in my 3-year-old's closet. And so it just trickles down. And then now this half of the closet was all the 3 to 6 month clothes that I'm gonna just go through, make sure there's no stains or anything. I'm gonna try to consign those and then just keep anything that's super sentimental, which I don't know that there's very much. I have this little bin right here for sentimental items that like all 3 of my girls wore that I'm gonna save. And then I just also keep like backpacks and things for our girls, and this is a toddler bed rail for when she moves into a bed. And then I have one like white onesies and bottoms that I'll go through, and pajamas as well. And then the bottom is just some toys that she has not grown into, and they're like little travel bag for when they go to my mom's, and then some shoes as well. I also had this bin just for stuff that she had outgrown as I would try it on her. I'd throw it in here, especially like her sleep sacks, swaddles, and her little car seat jumper thing that I would put her in to stay warm in the car seat but still be car seat safe. I just threw that in here, so this is all too small. I remember when this was huge on her and now it's too small. Okay, so I've got this laundry basket here. We've got her outdoor snowsuit that's too small, and just some other things that I got out of our bedroom. And the consignment store I go to, they like you to lay everything flat in a basket. So I'm gonna take my clothes out of here because it's just a kid's store. So I'm gonna lay everything that's decent quality in here, and they'll go through and then I'll get a few bucks for it. To me, it's better than nothing. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll just donate whatever they don't take. So the reason why I have so many like summer clothes mixed in with like warmer long sleeves is because my first baby was a February baby, so when she was 3 to 6 months it was a lot warmer, so she could wear stuff like this. Whereas my other 2 were August and September, so at 6 months in Minnesota it was the dead of winter, so I had to stock up on long sleeve clothes. This is one that only I think my first daughter wore, but it's so stinking cute. I remember her wearing this. I'm gonna keep it. I'm also gonna keep this adorable little romper. Makes me sad that only one of my kids got to wear it. And I have this giant thing of consign / donate. So now what I'm gonna do is just move all this over here. And then I'm gonna pull down the 9 to 12 months and add that to her closet. Got my 9 to 12 months bag. Gonna move everything out. It already got washed before I put it in here. I could wash it. Scratchetta, I'm gonna wash it just because it's so wrinkled. Might as well, I could just throw it in the dryer, but I might as well wash it. So I'm gonna wash it. But then all the 9 to 12 month stuff will go here. I will relabel this. Instead of 3 to 6 month pajamas, it will say 9 to 12 month pajamas. And then I will relabel these bins. Instead of 3 to 6 months, they will say 9 to 12 months. And then her closet will be updated up through she turns 1 year old, and then I will take everything out and repeat the process. So that's how I deal with kids' clothes. It's really easy, super simple. Love this system. Well guys, this is everything I am decluttering in just about an hour, over 2 days. But I am just so thrilled. I love getting rid of stuff. I decided to just get rid of all 3 of the whiteboards because When am I actually gonna put that on the back of that thing? I'm probably not. I'll probably end up making something or just never doing it. So I'm just gonna get rid of it because I don't need one more thing on my to-do list that I'm not gonna do. So here's everything. I encourage you to go declutter some stuff in your own home. I have a whole bunch of links to other decluttering videos in the description of my own, but also go check out everybody in this collab. Get motivated to declutter and get your house in tip-top shape just in time for the warmer months and for summer weather, and hopefully maybe getting to get outside and be around other people one day. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to have you as part of our glue stick family. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.